Hi there, Gina again. I have another layout today, and this one is I had already started picking my pictures, and I believe it's Heidi Swap, that 12 by 12 pack. So I'm using that white with black polka dots on it and trimming down my photo. And then the other one is a turquoise stripe, diagonal stripe, and then that greenish one. So that black is going to be my base, and I'm going to matte my photo on white first, just to help it stand out a little bit more. And I like matting photos, so yeah. Oh yeah, there you go, Heidi Swap. So I'm looking for a different color to maybe bring in, or something different. So I got some glue on Kylie's face, or something got on Kylie's face. I may have to reprint it later, but I wanted to get the layout done. I didn't want to wait anymore. So I decide to use that green as my photo mat. So in the picture is myself there on the left, and the picture went away. I'll tell you in a sec. So I'm just matting that. So it has a background. But yeah, it's 4 generations of us. It's myself, my grandma, my daughter Kylie, and my mom. So it's the 4 generations. And this was taken at Easter or Mother's Day. But I can't remember what year. It's either 2 or 3 years ago, so I have to look that up. And we always say, oh, we have to go get a professional photo taken, of the 4 generations. And oh yeah, that diagonal stripe was a baby pack, a baby from a 12 by 12 baby stack. But I like the turquoise stripe, so I ended up using it. So anyway, so yeah, we always say, oh yeah, we're gonna go get professional photos done, and now we're gonna actually have a photographer in the family. My brother's marrying a photographer, so it's just a matter of getting everybody's hair done and getting, well, my grandma and you know, my mom and I being making sure that our hair is free of gray hair. And just be blunt about it. Gotta go make sure our hair is dyed and pretty. So we just don't, make the time to get it done. So when I saw this photo, I thought it was perfect for, a 4 generations photo, just in case we don't have not time, in case we don't get a professional one done. At least we'll have something for the scrapbook. So that's my thinking on that. So this is the one I'm using. Excuse me. So I'm using that little piece of green under the photo so the title has somewhere to sit. So I put 4, that spelled it out 4, and then generations. And those are some, can't remember the name, but they're thickers, foam thickers. Tall skinny ones. If anyone needs the name, I could let you know. But like I always say, a lot of the stuff I use is kind of old, so like I get from Tuesday Morning and stuff, so I don't know if it's still available or anything like that. But it's a cute foam, tall, thin, thicker. So that I had that little sticker. It says go for, not sticker, chipboard piece, and it says go forth and be fabulous. And it was perfect in the black and white that I wanted. And I don't know what I'm doing there. I don't know. I think one of the kids asked me to look at it. My daughter loves for me to volunteer at school. And my son too. So I am a stay-at-home mom right now, so I can. So I have to take advantage of it. So yeah, she always brings me the forms and stuff. And I get to chaperone the field trips and stuff like that, as long as I get my name in time. But yeah, I love it. I'm very, very, very fortunate. in that regard. So yeah, just got some of those pretty flowers. I decided to cut a few of them out and add them to my layout. I think it's pretty, just like the outline. It's not really too flashy. It doesn't take away from the layout, but I think I'm gonna color them like a little watercolor effect, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what I used though. So there I am looking for more flowers to cut. I don't have a big piece, and that was, I think, the better quality because I got one in a little, I got like a little, not a sampler pack, but like the real thing from one of the stores. And I think it was from the Craft Channel or I don't know where, somewhere. Or Hallmark. I don't know where I got it from. Anyway, so it's thicker paper, and in that 12 by 12 it's really thin, just basically paper. Like not as thin as copy paper, but pretty thin. So it's kind of hard to cut that out, so I used this thicker piece that I had. Have cardstock and use that. And it'll stand up a little more to the coloring I'm going to do as well, so it worked out. So with this layout, I didn't want to put too much on it because I did want the focus to be that 4 generations and the photo of us. Ooh, there's a nice big one. But like I said, I really liked the flowers and how they looked on there, so. And I've never been one to put stuff like design the whole page and then attach everything. I don't know, I just like to stick stuff down right away. Then I end up having to pull it out, but whatever. That's just the way I do things, I guess. So I decide to put that flower under the, you know, that part of the title, or to move it over. And I love the foam thickers because you could even take them off and put them on and they still stick. So here I go. And I am using, I think that's broken china that I'm using. Adding some water and just going to watercolor on the flowers a little bit to give them some color. And I chose the turquoise because of that turquoise stripe, and then my blouse is turquoise. So see, I'm just doing a little bit of coloring, but it wasn't tealy enough, I guess. So I changed the color and I kind of mix it up and I get a little blue-green look to it, I guess. Matches Kylie and I. And we were outside on it was at a little, what do you call it? It's a restaurant, but it's in a house, like a giant mansion-looking house. And then, you know, there's like a sitting area out there. So they have their coats on because it was, you know, freezing. And March, April, it's still freezing here in Chicago. So, you know, my grandma and my mom had their coats on, and Kylie and I just ran out to take a quick photo because she had on her cute little dress, and we, you know, just roughed it while we took a quick photo. Well, not very quick. We had a couple takes, but yeah, so. And this is a feat because my grandma and my mom hate to have their picture taken. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So it's always a chore, you know. So there I am still fiddling with those deco frames. And I end up not adding them. I think it's too much. So I'm still looking for other stuff to put on there. And then I decide on that piece. It's a Project Life card with just lines, journaling lines on it. So I decided to put that there for the journaling, which there isn't much, but you know, just explaining. Kind of what I already told you. And yeah, that's what I came up with. And then I saw these stickers, and it's like, oh, well, let me just add those. So the top one says family, the top right, and then perfect. And then that also says, oh no, that one says love. And I'm going to put something on that other flower as well. And I think it says perfect again, but in the script. Oh, it's not script. That font. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the next video. Bye.